Commander Zara 9 of the Kepler Coalition had always dismissed the old stories as primitive folklore. Tales of a lost species called humans who once ruled the galaxy with iron fists and quantum fire, mere fantasies, she believed, conjured by ancient civilizations to explain the mysterious ruins scattered across dead worlds. The Coalition's xenobiologists had spent centuries cataloging thousands of sapient species across the known galaxy. Crystalline vortex who communicated through harmonic frequencies. The gaseous ethereals who existed in multiple dimensions simultaneously. Even the silicon-based mecharchs with their hive-mind consciousness. But humans? The alleged bipedal mammals with their supposed gift for warfare and technology? Pure myth. Until the day the sensors detected something impossible emerging from the dark nebula. "Commander, you need to see this," called Lieutenant Keth Prime, his 6 arms dancing across holographic displays. The arachnoid's compound eyes reflected the crimson warning lights flooding the bridge of the flagship Cosmic Harmony. Long-range scanners are picking up massive gravitational disturbances at the nebula's edge. Zara 9's scale features tightened as she approached the main viewer. The dark nebula had been a galactic mystery for millennia, a region of space so dense with exotic matter and temporal anomalies that no expedition had ever returned from its depths. Most species considered it a natural boundary, marking the edge of explorable space. "Magnify Sector 77 Alpha," she ordered, her reptilian voice carrying the authority of decades commanding coalition forces. The image resolved, and every being on the bridge fell silent. Emerging from the nebula's roiling black clouds came ships, massive, angular vessels unlike anything in the Coalition's databases. Their hulls were a dull gunmetal gray, scarred by what appeared to be centuries of battle damage, yet they moved with predatory grace through the void. "Design analysis?" Zara 9 demanded. Chief Science Officer Vex Null, a being of pure energy contained within a crystalline matrix, pulsed with uncertainty. "Unknown architecture, Commander. The energy signatures are peculiar. These vessels appear to be constructed from materials that shouldn't exist according to our understanding of physics." As they watched, more ships emerged from the nebula. Hundreds. Then thousands. The formation spread across space like a metallic tide, their engines leaving trails of exotic particles that made the cosmos shimmer. "Are they hostile?" asked Tactical Officer Run 7, her insectoid claws already hovering over weapon controls. Before Zara 9 could respond, the lead ship transmitted on all frequencies. The message came not in any known language, but in pure mathematical concepts that universal translators could interpret. "We are the Terran Expeditionary Fleet, 13th Legion, returning from the long dark. We seek the homeworlds of those who drove us into exile. We remember. We have not forgotten." The translation protocol struggled with several concepts, marking them as archaic species designation and extinct cultural reference, but one word came through clearly: Terran. The mythical name humans supposedly called themselves. Zara 9's blood turned cold. Impossible. Humans are legends. Archaeological fiction. The fleet arranged itself into battle formation, a configuration so advanced that Coalition military computers couldn't predict their tactical capabilities. Each ship was roughly the size of a Coalition dreadnought, but their weapon signatures registered as completely unknown technologies. "People of this galaxy," the transmission continued, "you inhabit worlds that once knew our footsteps. You have built your civilizations upon the ashes of ours. We do not blame you, survival is the right of all sapient life. But we have returned to reclaim what was taken. Those who scattered us to the void believed us extinct. They were mistaken." Vex Null's energy patterns flickered with alarm. "Commander, I'm detecting massive quantum field fluctuations around their ships. They're utilizing technology that appears to manipulate spacetime itself." The lead vessel, larger than the others and bristling with unknown weaponry, moved closer to the Coalition fleet. Its hull bore markings that made xenolinguists across the bridge frantically consult their databases, symbols that appeared in ruins on a dozen dead worlds, previously dismissed as decorative art. "We spent 3,000 years in the dark," the human fleet broadcast. 3 millennia beyond the reach of time and space, watching our enemies grow fat on worlds they stole from us. We learned. We adapted. We evolved. The species that banished humanity to the void, the predecessor alliance, they believed extinction would claim us in that place between realities. A chill ran through the coalition command staff. The predecessor alliance was indeed legend, but darker legends. Ancient texts spoke of a coalition of elder races that had supposedly ruled the galaxy before any current civilization existed. Most scholars believed them to be mythological predecessors invented to explain certain technological artifacts, but humans do not die easily. The transmission continued, and now there was something in the mathematical translations that universal protocols could only interpret as cold amusement. We thrived in the dark. We built new technologies from the fabric of impossible space. We became something more than what we were when they cast us out. Suddenly, one of the human ships simply vanished, not destroyed, but folded out of normal spacetime. It reappeared instantaneously behind the Coalition fleet, demonstrating faster-than-light travel beyond anything known to galactic science. Defensive positions. Zara 9 commanded, but even as she spoke, she realized the futility. These beings, these humans, had technologies that made the Coalition's most advanced. Weapons seem like primitive tools. We do not seek war with those who came after, the lead ship transmitted. But we will reclaim the worlds of our birth. We will find the descendants of those who betrayed us. And they will remember why, in the old times, all the galaxy feared the humans who walked among the stars. As the massive fleet began moving toward the galactic core, Zara 9 realized that every myth, every legend, every dismissed story about the warrior race called humanity had been terrifyingly real. The humans had returned from the dark, transformed and vengeful, carrying 3,000 years of exile and evolution in their battle-scarred ships. The galaxy would never be the same. Behind them, the dark nebula continued to pulse with otherworldly energies, as if something vast and ancient was finally awakening from a very long sleep.